Hey Brickmaniacs, welcome back to a special edition of the Wednesday SitRep. We're bringing the mystery crates back.
Yeah.
We're revealing them here on Brickmania TV because they're going to be available. Well, crates 2 through 5 will be available for today only on brickmania.com. So that'll be your exciting last chance to get your hands on some soon-to-be revealed mystery crates. So what do you think? We start with number 1 and just work our way up to what we got sitting in front of you? Cool. All right. So, however you want to do this, camera guy. Boom, it's revealed. Mystery crate number 1. So this is a little look at the 5 variants of mystery crates that we had. So there's different ones, but they all include a similar set of printed items. So here you've got to look at some of the printed items that are included with this. And then you also get the bricks needed to be able to build up this little sticker sheet here. So you got some crates, as long as some printed tiles, etc., and including that this awesome old dark gray radio.
Yeah, the radio is cool. Specifically it's old dark gray. Dan and I had a pretty good laugh about that. It's like we can finally use that for its accurate color, and there happened to be enough of those walkie-talkie pieces. And then the addition of that 1x2 tile with the printing really kind of brings it home that it's actually a pretty good representation of what that thing looked like. Yeah,
sure. Some cool little mock building supplies, and definitely kind of something that, you know, was an experiment the first time around. And so if you're one of the people who are looking forward to maybe potentially having more printed packs, etc., like this, maybe not in a mystery format, but just ones that help you kind of detail your mocks, etc., make sure to drop a comment and let us know if you want to see some more of that stuff available.
Yeah, I mean, what's cool about this is since some of these exist in sticker form, some of them are printed. Maybe down the road, they'll appear in other future kits. They'll appear maybe standalone items. Yeah, it's nice that we have this in our library now, and maybe in the future you can see it again.
Yeah, we'll see how that one plays out as well. This mystery crate is not available for purchase today, but starting with this second one, mystery crate number 2, that will be available. So,
got a couple of those left.
Poof, it's revealed.
Nice.
Dat Kubelwagen.
Yeah.
With a minifig.
With a minifig.
So it's got that same kind of printing that the not original, but you know what I mean, the most recent Kubelwagen did. And then it also has a couple of additions. I think that jerry can might have been new on this one. And then I'll flip it around here. You can see that there's a printed element on the inside to represent the dashboard. And then of course it comes with a short sleeve minifig.
Yeah.
With a nice
let me see him. He's a little
hat.
further away there.
Oh,
you hit him.
Brained him.
Yeah, wearing those tropical boots, the shorts, and a little undershirt going on there. He's got the goggles on his face, keep that dust and sand out of the eyes. A nice simple figure for the driver there. I think it kind of rounds out that kit very nicely.
Yeah, I think Kubelwagen in tan was a cool addition, and then to have it included with a minifig. There you have it. That is mystery crate number 2. I can't even remember the last time I saw a Dat Kubelwagen in our inventory. Probably has been before my time that was even available. So
it's been a while.
Nice little design by Dan. Remember, if you check out the designer's desk for the original one, there's the modification you can do to the wheelbase. So if you want it to sit a little more accurate to it, but it's nice the way it's designed right now because who doesn't like smooth rolling vehicles, right?
There you go.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So moving on to number 3. This is where we really start to up our minifig counts.
Yes.
Beginning with number 3. So this bad boy is the Rommel staff car. It comes with 3 minifigures, as well as this printed Brick Arms crate that comes with this German MG tripod. So you have both the 42 and the 34 as options to build with that. And then it comes with a guy who is armed with a perfect caliber already.
Yeah, there we go.
So like you're plenty well armed.
Yeah.
You got a machine gun in your staff car, and you've got a guy who's manning this machine gun with his crate, but he's already got a perfect caliber.
You keep smacking
boy,
the
every
bigs.
minifig you want to talk about, I'm taking it down at this point.
So that's kind of the Fallschirmjäger with a bit of a sun-bleached splinter camo going on there. So they would start out quite a bit more vibrant, but man, once they're out in that really intense sun, some of those colors can fade pretty quick. So just a little bit of a recoloration of some previous artwork, and then that awesome paratrooper helmet, full 360 printing on that head, so those helmet straps accurately wrap around and connect to the right spots.
Cool.
Yeah, nice overall minifigure. I think turned out cool.
Yeah, that's a really cool minifigure. Once again, not something that that I remember having seen in our lineup whatsoever. And then of course, the Desert Fox himself. Wow, he came out with this little plate there. That's really convenient. So. He's nice and detailed up. Got
this is your standard, standard Rommel right here. And then of course he's got that really awesome 3D printed hat, and then UV printing on that with those iconic captured British goggles.
some double layer details, which
Yes.
is really, really cool. Like you were saying, his kind of his iconic look there.
Driver as well has a custom 3D printed and UV printed cap there as well, with the goggles on top of that. It's got that nice look to it. Short sleeve, I guess my favorite part is again that hat. I think that really kind of has that nice driver look to it. So.
Yeah, really cool setup. Once again, I know I keep saying this, but like, when was the last time you saw a staff car that wasn't the World War II one that Canepa designed just recently?
Yeah.
Something that we've had auction-wise available from past kits, but not something we've seen recently in the lineup. So quite a few of these left still as well, as many as we're able to put online anyways. So make sure you get your hands on that, because like I said, after today, they're gone. Moving on from there, now we're really getting into it. So 5 minifigs.
Wow.
With crate number 4. 2 vehicles, including the Storch and the Bantam BRC 40 with that crazy camo that totally really existed.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, that is, I love all these random camouflages that you kind of would see in this North African campaign. British, what do they have? The Matilda. You have different color camouflage schemes, just trying out different things. Apparently pink is a pretty effective, like, low light camouflage color. Sure. But man, these are like pretty wild looking. So it's cool that he did a little homage to that. Bunch of figures in there, custom 3D printed. Yeah, custom 3D printed headgear on all these guys. We have the
and a perfect caliber.
Yeah.
This is, like I said, we're really kicking it up a notch.
That what is it? Tam O'Shanter? I think I'm saying that right. The Tammy.
Sounds right.
Debuting in this kit. Maybe we'll see future runs of exclusive minifigures might feature that down the road.
Cool.
Some more. I guess in the vehicle you have the. It's specifically the British officer cap, and then this side cap here for the driver, with some custom printing on that driver cap as well. And then these guys just, there's got the shorts going on too. Kind of a similar desert sort of tropical uniform almost to the German counterparts. Just like obviously it's super hot weather. So they're kind of, it's a similar-ish loadouts to the people that are fighting, obviously. But you know, with the British gear, you got that the British webbing in there and everything. So. Yeah, and then what am I missing? So over here we have the that German pilots, and they got the tropical boots on, and then they're wearing that M40 tunic, and that was sort of like an earlier desert tunic there, just sort of kind of rounding out the whole package.
Yeah, that's a sweet set of 5 minifigures that come with that. So as you saw a little bit on the Jeep there's some custom printing that's included in there. But let's show off that Storch real quick. If you want to show off the printing on the top of those wings and then along the side of the fuselage.
So those are printed elements on
and
top.
even on the bottom, so that cross element printing really taken advantage of for this build right here. And the expansion of printing underneath the wings, pretty unprecedented and really, really cool to see. This is one of those models where you cannot believe by looking at it how sturdy it is. I mean, it looks like the most fragile thing because of all the different connections, etc., and just kind of that wiry look that it has. You'd think it'd be kind of one of those glass models for display only. Absolutely not. Super swooshable, easy to get the guys in and out of there. Dan kind of took John's design, added a little bit of durability and touched up some of the details. And the combination of those two designers working together just produced an absolutely excellent kit. So really, really impressed with this Storch. Really, mystery crate number 4. Kind of brings together the culmination of the DAC theme that perpetuated the mystery crates, and a nice culmination there at the end of it all. So very, very cool. I like that a lot.
Yep.
So that is number 4. Let's move on then to the big piece of resistance. The final crate is revealed.
Insane.
It is the Revolutionary War chess set, which pretty much dominated Landon's life for the past couple of months. He is just such a fan of not only the American Revolution, but also chess itself, especially after this experience.
I'm an expert on both, but it was fun learning and doing my research to try to get all the faces accurate, try to get the equipment, uniforms as accurate as I could. Yeah, I mean, what a better way to really just like kind of learn about history, dive back in.
And we didn't even see the Netflix show coming, to be totally honest. So the fact that the Queen's Gambit kicked off chess being super popular this year, and then not only that, but like if you try to look around for other places that are selling chess sets just in general, you can't get them because it has definitely revitalized itself in a popular game, and now Brickmania is on board, I guess.
I really appreciated that Benedict Arnold was on both sides.
Yes.
It's a nice attention to detail, a little bit of humor there.
I know the number one question for all of this is, when are you going to let me buy Ben Franklin and George Washington, etc., standalone? The demand for these kind of figures, we just don't have the ability to create by themselves for individual release. It's just not possible.
Well, it's actually, you know, people are asking for like make all these figures standalone. It's like we would love to, but it's really the big kits that actually fund the development time and cost. It makes these minifigures possible to create to this detail level.
Right.
And so we have to kind of pair it with these bigger sets just to make sure that, you know, this investment is worthwhile on our end, and then it lets us create the best possible product for you in the end. So
right. And you know, we've never really been about doing anything halfway, and this is definitely an example of that, where you know, you could have just done a figure pack, could have just highlighted some stuff. No, we went full out. And I know there's been some connections with chess and World War Brick in the past.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool that comes back. And then obviously the revolutionary theme that we touched on in July of this past year, we were even kind of surprised at how popular some people took that theme. And so we wanted to have something that was, if you're really, really into it and it's your thing, you've got the Cadillac set that you can display.
Right.
And I loved the ideas of using the howitzers and the 6-pounders as rooks. It's just genius.
Some gorgeous hair sculpts here, designed and 3D printed in-house. Again, it's these big, awesome sets that make these kind of developments in 3D printing just really like feasible for us to do. So it's cool seeing these brand new hair sculpts. I mean, we're just getting started really when it comes to these custom pieces. There's just so many possibilities. All the soldiers have this clip-on little hairpiece that interfaces with that tricorn. It's cool. I think it adds like a ton of detail to these soldiers. You know, it really brings home kind of that Revolutionary War look to it. Yeah,
it absolutely does. And that's another thing, you know, that Leiden's talking about when he talks about, you know, having to fund the development process of that kind of stuff. As great and talented as our 3D print department is, it's not like they come up with a model and the first one they print off is production ready and going to hit the floor and, you know, go over to UV, etc. It's a process. They have to keep developing it, and they're both Lego people, and so they understand the kind of clutch and the kind of things that you want out of your Lego accessories. And they're always striving to achieve, if not surpass that. And so this is another great example of something that, you know, when you have an undertaking that's the size of something like a chess set, you're able to put those resources into the development of stuff like that. And then later down the line, when you release standalone figures, etc., they benefit from that development already being on the front end. And then if you're one of the people who, you know, purchases upper level Brickmania kits, you've got the chance to, at least for a little while, have something that's truly exclusive. And for collectors, that's absolutely something that's essential and something that we do because we are a company that produces incredibly collectible kits.
It's fun and it's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun and it's awesome, and that's exactly it. So there you have it. All 5 mystery crates, like I said, 2 through 5 are going to be available today only. They've all been revealed. You can see the pictures, etc. on the website. You can even scroll through some of the figures and take a look at the renders that are available for the Revolutionary War chess set. So there you have it. This is a cool spread.
It's kind of a whirlwind of a release going on here, you know, trying out things, you know, for the first time ever. Yeah, we're always going to be trying new things. And it's like, people are like, oh, why don't you just make this, this, and this, like the things that we love. Like, well, those things that you love, and those things we tried for the first time at some point. So we're always pushing into new boundaries. So I think this is, you know, one of those areas, and we'll keep going.
Yeah, no, well, very, very well said. So what do you think? Should we break in that chess set a little bit? Try to see who can win.
Let's go for this.
Place your bets in the comments. Who's going to win this chess match? Okay, so if you've seen any of our many chess games in the past, you know that Landon and I are both pretty much experts at this game. So go ahead, Landon. You can start.
Thank you. Let's just maybe start with King's Pawn.
That was a very, very, very silly move.
Okay, Dylan. Interesting. We'll see where you're going with that.
Yeah, I've got a plan.
You've got a plan. I think you can bring this back.
This is strategy.
Okay, well.
You can see that I...
maybe checkmate.